feel like big time now. It's a big show. It's right in the middle of Detroit. You got a lot of fans coming.
I mean, that kind of puts some pressure on me. Lets me know I gotta bring a show, you know, worthy to be mentioned there, because, you know, we're getting a chance to perform here, so we got to make it memorable.
I mean, just to sit on the same stage that Zeppelin performed on, Johnny Cash, Bob Dylan, I mean, just greats, classics, people I love. So, I mean, that's a huge privilege. I can't wait to get up there. And the venue's amazing, so I'm really excited.
Pretty honored to be able to fight there, knowing that this hasn't happened, you know, in here before, an MMA event. So it's definitely a big deal. When I heard about it, I was like, yeah, I want on it.
You see all these big names there at the theater, and you're like, wow, you know, I'm going to be on that stage now. Like everybody, all these big name bands, everything, they've already been there and they still play there and everything. And now I'm going to be actually playing on the stage there, but I'm going to be fighting.
It's an honor. It's a privilege. You know, you got to thank FightXC for making this happen. And I'm coming ready for a war, so I'm going to put on a show like everyone else did.
I think FightXC finally has reached a point to where we're going to stick with the big venues. We have the fighters, we have, you know, everything we need to put on the best show in town. The best thing I like about FightXC is the honor. The fight with honor is no joke. It's something that FightXC came up with, and I think it's something that's going to take us to the top. Nothing against the other leagues around here, but that is what we hold in our back pocket. Honor. And it's something a lot of these new fighters that are up and coming need to learn.
When I think of Paul Massasolia, I think of a bulldog, a big, ripped guy. His presence, man, he's mean, comes off like that. As a fighter, you know, he's undefeated, and it's because he trains hard and he brings everything he's got to the cage, so, you know, much respect to him.
He's an ox. Hence his nickname, Oxblood. But yeah, he's a really big dude for his weight class. He moves real well. His jiu-jitsu is phenomenal. He's got real good jit, and he can take a punch. Like, he's not going to just get hit once and bow down. He's going to get hit a few times and still attack. That's just what he does.
Crazy, psychotic. You know, I can go on and on about that boy. Whew. Glad I'm not fighting him.
Paul is a very focused guy. He knows what he does, and he works it well. I expect him to come in here all business and to be ready to go. So I hope Trombley's really preparing for this one.
He's a fighter. He's a human just like everybody else. So there's holes in his game, but, you know, he's a fighter. So he comes, he brings it every time he shows up.
He's got a lot of pressure on him. I mean, you know, it's just the more they get stacked on him, you know, the longer it goes, the more people are like, okay, well, he's got to be beat sometime, you know. And if you watch his fights, he's not unbeatable.
I mean, 0 losses. I mean, that's, if you see somebody with 0 losses and you see all they have is wins, you're gonna be like, okay, I really got to study this. I got to see what this fighter's about. Because if I make a mess up, I mean, it looks like he's really on his stuff. He's got all wins. I mean, he really studies and works hard for what he wants.
He knows what he's doing, you know, and he's able to capitalize before they are. And that's what makes him so good, is that he sees his opportunities when they come, and he takes advantage of it.
And Trombley, he's cool. He's really he's like a sporadic fighter. Like, he's always on top of you.
He reminds me of an alligator. You know, he might take a couple second breaks, but he's right back on there, and he's got some good force.
You know, I respect Adam as a fighter because out of all the fights that he's had that I've seen so far, the guy's always weighed more than him, but he's never backed down from a fight. He's never said no. He's always showed up and just fought every battle.
He's crazy. Not many people step in the cage smiling. I mean, I step in there, I'm smiling, but he steps in there and he smiles the whole time. He'll wipe the blood right off his face, look at the guy and smile at him. Like, he's always smiling. It's just the Joker instinct in him.
Well, Country Bumpkin, he's one of them crazy country boys, you know, fight whoever, whenever, doesn't matter what weight. So I know Adam, and he's ready and he's geeked for this fight.
Paul's the more, you know, he works out. with the weights, you know, the dumbbells, and you know, Adam Trombley's throwing, you know, bales of hay up in the barn. So it's gonna be, you know, Clash of the Titans, you know.
I mean, I think he's got a really good chance. I mean, if he's undefeated in the catchweight in 205, yeah, I think he'll give Mafasoli a good fight. I think this will be a really well fight. I mean, a champion versus champion. That tells you right there they're both really good fighters. And Trombley, he's a joker. He smiles right back at you, and when you hit him, I mean, he goes at it. He loves the fight. You can tell.
When Mafasoli goes into the ring, I feel like he really commands a presence. You know, he makes his presence known, and I've seen a lot of fights where Trombley, you know, tries to feel out somebody too long, and if he feels out Mafasoli for more than a round, he's gonna get TKO'd, KO'd, submitted, you know.
I give him a standing no the whole time. It's gonna be a good fight. 2 unbeatens at 205, fighting for Paul's belt. Trombley's trying to get 2 belts. Paul's just trying to stop, actually, like he said, retire whoever steps in his way. And he's a man of his word, so let's hope Trombley brings him his all.